Welcome to my breast cancer awareness plant haul. Everyone, if you haven't seen my previous video, my grandmother was blind, but she passed away at 92 years old from breast cancer. So I give you a piece of her strength, of her long life. Welcome to my Maggie's Garden plant haul.
Essie happily and family. Fun gardening.
Hi everyone, I am Essie Happily and I am here to show you all my plant haul, shopping for my pink and white breast cancer garden. Everyone that watched my last video, watch it. I'll put it up in a card on whichever one of these screens. And I am shopping, so every time I shop, I think about her. So that's, to me, the best way to garden, to think about people so your memories can live in your garden. And if you all are looking, I have them sectioned off by ground covers. I have annuals, and I do know, and y'all know that I don't shop annuals, but I'm going to show you right now these here. I have two variety of celosias. Now this is the Century Rose celosia for $7.98. Now I have two varieties in which, because I have the green leaves and it's still fall, I wanted the dark toned leaves. Now of course, these beautiful babies, you say, but I don't want to waste my money on annuals. You all, the best annuals to buy is the annuals that is easy to receive the seeds. So technically, this is worth every bit of, that's $8. $8. All of them were $8. I can get a million, not a million, but I can get a lot of seeds up in here. Inside, when these dry out, there are black seeds inside of them. Now, even if, like for instance, I have 1, 2, 3 plants growing inside of here. That's one that I'm pushing, that's 2, and that's 3. I can cut off one of these and put them inside of a plastic bag and let it dry out, and all the seeds will fall in there. Or you can wait until these beautiful pink flowers have finished blooming, and you can put a box underneath and shake it, or a bag underneath, just shake it, and all the black seeds will fall off. But it has to be dry. That's the key. So you have to wait. And of course, I want the color. Next season, I won't have to buy annuals. Next season, I won't have to buy pretty much anything pink if I wanted a ton of these. So that's my first plant haul purchase, you all. Now, because this is mom season, I did get some of these on sale. They were on sale for like 75-cent mums, the baby pink mums. Of course, I bought them when they have not bloomed quite yet, but they're getting ready to open. And so I have 4 of these babies, 75 cents each. We're gonna stick with ground covers. And you all, I did buy, where are they? I bought the bigger mums also. So, oh, you see the one flower? I have a lot of land, which means I get to dedicate my gardens to a lot of people. Stay tuned. Next year is going to be Mamba's, Kobe's garden bed, more color. But I bought the bigger ones because these flowers here are much, much larger. And so I want that effect. And of course, I wanted to get one that had a flower in there so you all can see it, but I try to go for all mums that still have buds left. I'm going to plant these. The smaller ones will go inside of containers to kind of match with that thing. Now, with the ground covers, I did get some mondo grasses, the miniature, they specifically dwarf mondo grasses. These are $3 at Lowe's, and I hope they make it to clearance because I just don't like buying grasses. If y'all can see down here, I have this variegated spider plant, Laripees. all of these different plants, they really bring that extra texture and design touch. These are going to go inside of my rock that I'm standing on. So that's another video. I designed this rock, so you all can watch that also. But I'm going to plant this inside of the rock. So that technically wasn't for the Pink White Garden, but it was purchased today. And then I have ground covers. So as I've explained also, the red, what you call it, mulch, some people don't like it. Some people think it's for beginners. I tend to have a red theme going on around my house. So every area I have black and then red. And then in the back it's going to be natural color and red. But in that Pink and White Garden, I expect to have so much ground cover, so much pink, that you won't even see the red, okay? So you all, this here is Cooper's Ice. It's the most beautiful. It's, to me, I like it better than the dianthus. The dianthus ground covers, they're beautiful when they bloom, but you have to first get them to bloom for them to be beautiful. So I went with the Cooper's Ice this year, and I like it because I just like the flowers. This was $13.98. Blooms in the spring, summer, and fall. So I haven't been explaining that because everyone knows mums is a fall plant. And then Lariape, they do get these long, spotted plant. Let me show you all. They do get these little long flowers on the end that blooms. This does well in part sun. It doesn't prefer full sun. Everything else is pretty much, baby, like full sun. This is spring, summer, fall, full sun, 6+ hours. So it needs sunlight. That's what I have there. All right, everyone. Here we have too much money was spent on this double knockout rose. Too much. So if y'all see these in the stores, see, look. It better be a showstopper. This is going to be my centerpiece. So right now I have an azalea in my backyard, but I am going to put this pink double knockout rose, which the pinks and the reds, they don't look a huge difference, but as long as it said pink, it had me. These babies took time to train up. Oh, the green, beautiful stem. It's worth it to me. And the roses with plenty of sunlight are worth it. They were $50, everyone. Full sun. All right. So this is going to match the theme. Because I have roses in my front yard, I want roses in my backyard. I definitely ain't buying several of these $50 big babies, but this knockout rose will get 4 feet high, not that much higher than this here, and then wide. You'll get a lot of blooms in one area. So that's why I consider it to be a showstopper. When I go, I went for the tallest knockout rose. So if you all can see it, it has some length all the way up there. And then I look for new growth also, because these buds have been spent, which is a good thing because they'll give me time to get some blooms in October. So you don't want to buy the ones that are already, if you're putting on a show for a certain occasion, you don't want to buy the ones that have already bloomed. I need them gone so they can prepare to give me another round, because I am in 8A in Georgia and I have the weather to encourage more blooms. All right, that's the double pink rose, knocking it out as a showstopper. I just like to have, I love tree forms, I love pruning items, and roses are something that I get to actually come around to prune. Don't this Weigela just match with that tree behind me? Oh, I got my wish list plant. This is Weigela. I know, Cocoa Crunch. Wow, I wonder why they named it Crunch. I guess if the leaves dry out, they're gonna crunch up. No, but you all, this is, I got my dream plant. It's a Cocoa Crunch Weigela. And this Weigela does best. It's by Monrovia. It grows best in full sun. So most things with beautiful flowering do well in full sun, but it gets 2 to 3 feet tall and wide. So it's like a miniature shrub. Won't get as big as those Lawrence Pelhams back there, but it's just a beautiful, beautiful specimen for $32.98. Man, I know when you all see these prices, if you're like me, you see them but you love it, it's worth it. It's going to bloom also, let me let you all know, from spring to summer. So this is the entire hot, warm weather shrub, our Weigela. Now, I'm not finished because I can't just have pink and white in my garden and green, but that's what it's going to be. I have a little bit of yellow back there. I did get some junipers. Now, what I want to talk about, this is Procumbens Juniper that was $6.98 on clearance for $3. You all see how the white rock is in there? I pay attention to these tags because sometimes they give you hints, and then they have a stone right there. Planting these next to rocks or stones helps the green stand out. So of course I'm going to prune out all of these dead parts and plant this in to break up some of the pink. That's my goal. I have another, it was only one other blue specific short juniper that was on sale for $3. It's a winner. This will grow 6 feet wide. So I'm going to plant this in the space where I want it to grow out. Only 1 feet high, so it's not going to get high at all that much. But that width is what I'm going for. I want to cover that space. With this Procumbens, it gets only 48 inches wide and then 12 inches high. So this one is a little bit shorter. So short space, more wide. And then last but not least, I have 4 sedums. And you all see the beautiful sedums in which the bees love. This and the celosias. Munstead red stonecrop. Really? Oh yeah, red. Because I'm like, these look pink. So don't let anything to say red scare you. Just like sometimes these leaves can look red, but next to bright green items, red can sometimes appear pink, which is the theme that I'm going for. These here were $5.98, doing well. They had some that were on clearance, but with these, I don't go for the clearance because I don't want them to be flopping over too much. That one's already flopping over. But you can propagate those sedums and do well. So I guess that's a good thing. If you are going to buy sedums that are leaning over, take advantage of propagating, you all. Propagation is not that difficult. Besides that, I'll show you all how I got them all lined up. But stay tuned, you all. Next October, even if you do not know someone who have passed away from cancer, breast cancer, we represent the women because a lot of us, all of us, have come from women. And even if it wasn't your mother, it was someone that was born to encourage you and to empower you to continue to be who you are. And most of the time, that's women, because we are nurturers. So celebrate next month in your way. This is the way that I'm going to celebrate. Subscribe. Come back to us even if you don't subscribe. Like this video. Comment down below because I like y'all comments. I like my YouTube family. See you again soon. Bye-bye.